Right now, the Region 1 Medical Center is the only organ transplant hospital of the Department of Health accredited and authorized by the OH. And with that, we try to expand the unit, and right now the program is continuing. We have a transplant surgeon and a team of anesthesiologists and nephrologists who will take care of the transplant. And just like other hospital, and a project of the Department of Health is the oxygen generation plant. This oxygen generation plant will save the hospital 80 million to 100 million because of the usage of oxygen of our patients is too high. And I would like to inform you that the output of the oxygen generation plant is industrial output, in a sense that we can also serve other hospitals in a low price.
Every time I see an equipment, I say, truly, hindi na diagnostic lang yan, pang-treatment na yan, yung ilaw na lumalabas dyan, yung energy na lumalabas dyan, it can already treat. I mean, it's amazing. We truly live in a time of medical miracles. And I was telling the good secretary that I just came from Portugal and I belong to a group that is composed of members of parliament who seek to eradicate hepatitis, and my father did have hepatitis B and he had liver cancer, and my youngest brother Lino donated 2/3 of his liver. That's why I was very touched and impressed that you will be having organ transplants here, because my father, his life was lengthened because of my brother's donation of 2/3 of his liver.
Technology, as it moves very aggressively, we have to be always bearing in mind that we ought to level up the quality of care that we provide in these hospitals. And by the way, I should like to believe that none of this would have been realized if it were not for the manifold and substantive contributions of our beloved former Speaker, 5-time Speaker of the House of Representatives, Speaker Manong Joe de Venecia. Let's give him a big round of applause.
I came here to tell you how so proud I am of what Dr. Mejia, the doctors and nurses and the staff of this great hospital, what you have done, what Dr. Duque has done, what Dr. Mejia has done, what all of you, the staff, the doctors, the nurses, the attendants, what you have done for this great city, for this great hospital. That's why I came to tell you how proud I am of each and every one of you. God bless you.
Not being a doctor, I belatedly found out after I was already a senator and sitting already as the chairman of the Committee on Health that the way to approach hepatitis B and the spread of liver cancer is vaccination. So that's why it's so important that, and I humbly am always a student. That's why I really like to be among doctors, because I have absolutely no background in medicine, but I need to know because it's people like us who chair these committees, including budgets, and if we don't understand the significance, if we're carried away by our own emotions or family experiences, we may be going in the wrong direction. So kahit na nabanat-banatan pa ako sa radio na ba't hindi ko tinuloy yung liver cancer, I had to explain because I am humbly a public servant who listens to the experts, and the solution is vaccination, not the tail end, which was the organ transplants. We have very parallel lives in terms of the demands placed upon us. But at the end of the day, people expect from us as policymakers, from you as health practitioners, that malasakit, which is traditionally Filipino. But I think it's worth reminding all of us that that is what will define us. When a patient leaves this hospital, there's only a patient and the family. There will only be two possible feelings. Happy because their problems are solved, whatever medical condition they had was addressed. And the second one is happy or sad because of the way they were treated. Right? If you think about it.
Of course, we appreciate the transformation, the physical transformation of this hospital. It's evident, we can feel it, we can see it. But at the end of the day, this really is not much. If the way you treat your patients, you're indifferent, you're apathetic, and you don't respect your patients and you don't understand the sufferings that they go through. Of course, don't get me wrong. I know that our people in this medical center are also overstretched. Talagang pagod din kayo. Alam ko because overcapacity na kayo. And that's why the DOH will commit to help in the expansion program of the Region 1 Medical Center. And I say this with conviction. But going back to what I would like to underscore is really when we treat our patients, treat them with respect, treat them with a sense of malasakit. You know, the word malasakit is something unique to the Filipinos. If you look at the English translation of malasakit, it is what? Concern. But the word concern is not as compelling as the word malasakit that has a lot of emotional impact upon all of us. And that, to me, would be a very good sign of our healthcare workers manifesting, demonstrating a sense of malasakit, a sense of concern.
We are here to help serve our people in the province of Pangasinan. And we promise you, Secretary Duque and I, together with Secretary Jun Spiron, we are the 3 members of the cabinet from our province of Pangasinan. We will not fail you. We are going to give you the best service that Ipangasense can give to our nation. Maraming salamat at masantos siya nga rumats ko tayo.
Let us not also forget that we're not just after our client or our patient's satisfaction. Let's also level that up. And what do I mean by leveling it up? Hindi na pwedeng satisfaction na lang. It has to be patient endearment. Endearment. You want to give them the experience that is really unforgettable. Something that, you know, when they come and experience the kind of care, you know, the modern equipment, the diagnostics. But on top of that, it's really the personal care, the malasakit that they really, for some very miraculous reasons, it's been known and studied that if this is the way we treat our patients, mas mabilis gumaling ang mga pasyente. So again, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. And don't forget, let's all go work for patient endearment. Maraming salamat. Magandang umaga po.